and take some notes, because what I'm going to tell you is going to help you out in school and in life big time. And it also directly is a result of things that are happening in school with you. So here's how I fight my battles. And I'm going to share with you a new level of understanding that I've experienced recently because of what you guys are going through in school. So I tell students who come to me and report things to not pay attention to it, or I teach them some skills about how to navigate it. Like if something on social media is bothering you, like Snapchat, something's happening on there, just get rid of Snapchat. Stay away from that. Don't focus your energy. Don't allow that to go into your head. So I'm like, I don't have Snapchat, but guess what? Sometimes stuff happens on Snapchat that comes back to you. And so I've been on Snapchat lately, and I've looked at this as an opportunity to go, okay, I'm handling things in this school where I'm holding kids accountable to what matters most. And that's being kind and respectful to other people. But when I do that in a fierce way, because whatever makes me angry as a leader, I am born to solve. And I am born to solve this bully behavior because we're all human. We are uniquely wonderful as human beings, and no one has the right to take away your dignity regardless of who you are and what choices you make. And so this is what I have realized, is that I've become a target, and I was like, okay, I need to help kids to navigate this when they become a target. So kids are scared to report because then they'll be a target on Snapchat and be known as a snitch, and then everyone around the school starts to look at them and talk about them and behave in a mean-spirited way, and the really good kids that don't like it are scared to stand up against it because they might be the next one that's targeted. Well, guess what? Go ahead and target me all you want, because I know how to fight my battles. And recently, I was targeted on there several times, and it's kind of interesting. I kind of find it humorous, but then I go, for me, it's humorous because I'm 45 years old and I can handle this. I'm not worried about what people think. If I don't have an enemy within, then no enemy from outside can get in, because I love myself and I know I'm strong and beautiful and important and valued, and I know what I'm capable of. I know I am someone special doing great work. But what worries me is that if I was a middle school student and this happened, I might feel a lot differently. And so I look at this and go, what is it that I'm supposed to do with this to teach middle school students how to navigate this stuff that really gets to them? Nobody can define you. So I looked at this one recently that was sent my way from a parent, because a student was so concerned about how people were treating the principal that she respects and adores. And her parent sent it to me, and it was a picture of me and Michael Jackson. And I was like, okay, that's interesting. That kind of is I like Michael Jackson, by the way, because he's been out in the world doing a lot of work prior when I was younger. And I always saw the good in him, but he did have a lot of things that came his way. This one's going to go a little longer today because it's an important message. Michael Jackson sang at the Super Bowl in 1993, one of the most amazing songs I've ever heard. And I encourage you, if you want to actually use your time in a way that makes things better for others and you want to stand up to this, look up the song, We Are the World. Pay attention to the lyrics. It is one of the most powerful songs I've ever heard, and he performed it at the Super Bowl in 1993. So if you want to compare me to Michael Jackson, bring it on. I will find the good in every situation. And I'm telling you, students, I will win. I will create a better culture here. I'm not worried about being a target. I've told my son, my oldest son, who honors and respects his mom because he knows me best, I said, son, I need your help. Come to lunch for the rest of the school year and play basketball with the boys and the girls, whoever wants to play, at lunchtime, because some of the students are not being treated with respect. And I want you to play with the kids who don't get passed to. I want you to show the students in our school what it looks like to be an awesome leader and an awesome person with your gift. And so that's my message to you today, is that you have an opportunity to feed into this stuff that is hurtful and mean, but you will likely not be nominated for Student of the Year if you did that. We are typing up all of the Student of the Year certificates right now, and the students' names that are showing up over and over and over again are the leaders that are quiet or loud, it doesn't matter, but you are kind to the core of who you are. What comes out of us when we speak about other people, what comes out of us is what's inside of us. And so when you hear someone speak, out of the mouth, the heart and mind speaks. Out of the mouth, out of our actions, is who we are. Start to look at things a little bit differently and go, wow, this person is doing this to this other person, and that tells me a lot more about them. No one else can define who you are, but you can certainly learn a lot about people based on their behavior and what they say and do. And I want you to start to be strong and fight your battles by filling your mind with the things that are going to build you up, because you can be your own worst enemy if you allow someone else to do something mean-spirited and then allow that to get inside and hurt you. No way, not today. Be strong, be resilient, know your worth, and get out there and be the best you can be. With something to think about, this is Miss Falk and
the Good Morning Crew,
encouraging you